My son and I have gone into business together. We buy houses, renovate them right, and sell at a profit so we can invest in other properties.
Look at that.
Recently, we've completed the interior of our work, live, play property in the Thousand Islands. Oh, baby. It combines a fully operational commercial space on the main floor with a second floor residential unit right off the water that has an urban zen vibe. Look it. This is ridiculously beautiful. We also bought a suburban house that needs an update. What kind of open concept is that? And a country house on 5 acres of land.
It's beautiful.
With spring around the corner, we still have a lot to do with both properties.
I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I figure the country house is looking great. However, we have so much landscaping we have to do here. So what I'm thinking, we put a big push on the suburban house, put the country house on hold. I don't know about you, but I'm about ready for winter to be done. It is freezing cold, there's tons of snow here. What I'm thinking is we put a big push on the suburban house, put the country house on hold.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I feel like we're spread a little thin right now.
All right, fine. As long as we can continue little things like the kitchen going in. There is a load of landscaping we need to do here.
And then we can come back and focus on this one once the snow clears.
Is that my ear on the floor?
Yeah, they're going to warm up.
Did my ear just fall off?
So, most of our focus will be on the suburban house to get it ready for an open house early in the spring. The construction plan is to turn the awkwardly laid out main floor into a functional open concept with a large modern kitchen, perfect for a growing family. By eliminating one set of stairs, we've built a platform that will connect both sides of the second floor. Our first task for today, tiling the mudroom.
Is there actually some kind of pattern here?
No.
This is a high traffic area, so we've picked 12 by 12 porcelain tiles that are strong and durable. This will make the space kid-friendly and easy to clean.
Do you know exactly how you're gonna lay this?
It's a random pattern.
Really?
Yeah.
We're just gonna lay this randomly.
Trust me, it's gonna look great.
I think any way we lay this, we can't lose.
We could lose.
I kind of like the random pattern.
Is there 2 of each tile or something?
There's 2 of some, 4 of others, and 3 of
Oh,
others.
you're not helping me. I'm seeing really nice tile. Let's try and create a pattern that works.
He wants to see a pattern, let's give him a pattern.
Show me something.
4, that's the only 4-pack.
This is why I love to lay down the tile first. It at least gives you an idea of the look. No, with not enough tiles to keep a pattern, it's not going to work. So pull them all up and go crazy on random.
Random it is.
The chaos effect. Pick a tile, any tile.
That one.
Oh, perfect.
You know, the funny thing is, this is actually gonna look really good. It's gonna work.
Yeah, it looks great.
I never would have thought of just being so ridiculously random.
This tile has a unique look that will stand out and appeal to potential home buyers. While Derek finishes up the tiling, my dad and I need to figure out the layout for the walk-in closet off the master bedroom.
This is coming along. You can start seeing things.
Yeah.
Electric fireplace, which I'm really gonna like. This is the closet. It's kind of sexy. I don't have a closet like this. His and hers, so we'll see it on this side, this side. For me personally, when you look at this down shot, it looks clean.
Yeah, it has enough storage, I think, for a couple to have their own sides. It's elegant.
Elegant is a great word. The one thing is there's an island in the center right here where you can use it for ties, anything, it's a usable area. And when you're looking at this, you can see the bedroom from the bathroom.
Yeah.
is the island blocking it and vice versa. You've got to come through, walk around it to get into the bathroom.
Our potential buyer's gonna like it.
If we don't anchor it, we have the choice of actually turning it this way or giving potential buyers an option.
I like it.
You should have one. It'll force you to keep it clean.
My place is clean.
You just sort of walk in and...
I'm laid back.
I'm actually very finicky on these.
What? You're finicky? No way. I had no idea.
Don't tell anyone.
No.
The curved staircase is 30 years old, and so time for a modern update. It's not cost effective to remove the old stairs entirely, so we're going to focus on replacing the railing. The best we can do is go all new rails, new pickets, do a square style.
Yeah, these are very outdated.
We'll sand down the stringers,
Yep.
and then we'll stain it to match the floor, do a carpet tread.
And we have a brand new set of stairs without removing the stairs.
The simple lines of the new pickets give the stairs an updated look for only $2,500. All we need to do now is some painting before the carpet goes down. Trades are busy throughout the house, as stairs are being installed in the front room over the garage. The bathroom shower is being tiled, and the electrical work continues. Now that funky tile is down in the mudroom, our contractor friend Daniel has come up with a plan to build storage lockers.
We've created a bench with some open cubbies at the bottom, coat rack above it, and then some open shelving above as well.
This is a big house that we've renovated. So obviously a family that moves into this is gonna need lots of storage because they have kids or they plan to have kids. I think for potential buyers, it's going to be very attractive.
You almost done up there.
No, it's gonna be a while.
Flooring's going in. I'm excited. This is white oak, which I think is going to be a perfect color. When you put the kitchen cabinets in place, they're going to stand out. If you notice, this looks like a hand-chiseled board, like
I
they
see what you're
honed it.
saying.
It's durable. I have been sitting here trying to put my nails. I am not marking this whatsoever. So this white oak engineered hardwood will be very durable and hide the scratches and wear and tear from kids and pets. House number 3 is flying in comparison to the country home and the river house.
Well, and this is the only house that I picked, so, that's strange, isn't it?
Did you pick this floor?
I didn't. I think you picked this floor.
I did,
Yeah.
just so you know. I did. Initially, we decided not to do anything in the basement. This would keep our renovation costs down and allow the next homeowners to have options with the huge space. We did agree to upgrade the furnace and create a small laundry room.
Let's go inside.
Okay. So here we have, no way.
That is so cool.
Initially, we decided not to do anything in the basement. We did agree to create a small laundry room. No way.
That is so cool.
Looks good, looks great. It's got the sink, washer and dryer, shelves in the back. This is incredible.
Before, we had a dingy open area with an outdated washer and dryer. We framed in the space to create a modern, bright laundry room.
I love the look. What's the smart features about this?
The washer and the dryer. Those can connect to your phone.
And tell you, I've just tried to close. You know how I feel
I know. You
about
don't.
leaving the clothes in the washer. You leave it in the washing machine, it tends to stink. Lint,
Lint trap.
now that's smart to do.
Avoiding a fire in the future.
Having the drain in the floor.
In case it overflows, in case you ever have a leak.
And with backup, we have a water sensor.
So
down
if we do
there.
have a flood, we're gonna be told.
Notification, there's a flood in the laundry room. Now I can go on my phone, I can search for main water shut off and turn it off from my phone.
That is brilliant. Potential buyers are going to love it.
There's some really smart features in the furnace room.
Okay.
This new furnace is very energy efficient, so the next homeowners will save money and have healthier air circulating throughout the house. Lungs of the home.
Yep.
Clean the air in your home instead of the lungs of your body cleaning the air.
Well, this is a healthy, smart home.
Good job.
Me too.
I'm feeling good about this partnership. Our target for the suburban home is to be a smart home and a healthy home. The next generation is big on it.
A smart home means it's accessible. You can operate everything from your phone.
Your music, all your heat.
Making sure your door's locked, seeing who's at your door.
I want my family safe, sound.
Now that we're in the home stretch for the suburban house, we're starting to incorporate many smart home features, including blinds.
I heard that you guys have blinds that can be controlled through Wi-Fi.
Correct. Off of our app system right here, you can actually voice activate the blinds as well.
This is brilliant.
That's fantastic.
All of our blinds add extra energy efficiency to the windows, allowing light to come through, allowing vision to go out while fully UV protecting and insulating the home.
I love that. And I mean the
I
UV
like that.
protection on your floor, your furniture.
Yes.
That'll save on energy costs.
We have some scenes that we can create in the house. So we have one here that every morning your blinds are going to open at 9 a.m.
That is cool.
Oh, man.
I like that a lot.
So you can actually automate your blinds while you're away to make it look like you're still home. That's a great security feature. These blinds have eliminated the cords. That's always been a choking hazard to kids and pets. Oh, I gotta keep this house now.
Yeah, no, we can't. I have been doing renovations a long time, but my favorite part is doing custom woodworking. For the suburban house, I'm building a river table.
It will be a custom element for the kitchen that will make the house more unique and desirable. The river table gets its name because it has two live edges in the middle with unique contours that you fill with epoxy, so it looks like a river. This is the Claro walnut that we're gonna be working with. The second I saw this slab, I thought, this is gonna be the perfect piece for this river table. There's so much character in this slab. There's so many knots, the marbling of the wood.
That's gonna really stand out.
So this is mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
So it's a plant that grows on the outside of the tree.
Really?
And then it sucks the nutrients from the tree. It creates so much character.
That's cool.
We actually have a bullet in the tree.
What?
I noticed that after I bought it, but now there's gonna be a bullet in this tabletop.
Wow.
Wow.
This is cool.
Once the live edges are in, this gives it the effect of the river. Insert the Claro walnut slab into the form like a glove. That's a perfect fit. Wow. And now for the most critical stage. 1, 2, 3. Pouring the epoxy to hold it all together. I have never done a pour this big. I'm kind of nervous. We're gonna pour the river, so the epoxy is gonna go down the middle, and this form is gonna hold all of it in. I'm gonna start at the wide end, I think.
It's a river, it'll flow where it's gotta go.
Ready? So there's a lot of air in the epoxy from mixing it, and the torch helps get rid of those. This is gonna look incredible. I'm so excited. I've never built a table like this.
For potential buyers, they're gonna see a custom-built river table as part of this kitchen, and they're gonna fall in love with it instantly.
While the epoxy sets, I head back to the suburban house. We're taking advantage of a few days of warmer weather to get some exterior work done.
It is a beautiful day at the suburban house, a beautiful day to replace the soffit and fascia.
The new soffit is applied to the exposed underside of the roof overhang.
There's a few reasons why we're replacing the soffit. It is old, and we want to A, keep critters out, B, make sure the attic space breathes the way it should.
The soffit has small holes that let air into the attic space and allow it to breathe.
We weren't getting enough air into that attic space, so there was a chance that we get mold and also dry rot in that attic area. So now we're gonna have enough air coming in and leaving through the roof vents.
Replacing the fascia and soffit will now ensure a dry attic that is free of mold. While the crew is working in the front, our mason Ed is replacing some of the bricks at the back of the house.
These bricks have to be replaced because the deck used to be bolted to the brick wall here. This wall faces the east, so in the fall and the winter, it doesn't get much sun. The deck, made out of wood, absorbs the water, and the water stays on the bricks, and the bricks can't dry. The winter comes, and the water inside the bricks freezes, and it pops. It starts popping out the bricks. You can see where all the face is coming off. Over here, where there was no deck, you could hear the sound of a solid brick, and it's the same brick. It's just that these were rotting, always staying wet, always being frozen, freeze thaw, and look what happened. So we got to replace about 32 linear feet of brickwork where the deck used to be bolted to. So when you bolt the deck to your house, have a spacer, a 1-inch spacer, so the water can run right through and it won't be against the bricks. It's always good to shovel the snow off your deck. I know nobody likes it, but you should do it so that when it gets warm, it doesn't melt and get the bricks wet.
While the exterior work continues, my son and I turn our attention to installing a safe.
I think it's a great idea in the master bedroom and the walk-in closet to have a safe. That way whoever's living here can store all their valuables.
It's a 1-hour burn time, so if there's a fire in the house, a close fire department puts the fire out within the hour, and things that are in your safe, money, jewelry, stay safe. It's my idea.
Why don't you get all the cool ideas?
I'm a cool guy.
I don't think you're a cool guy if you say you're a cool guy.
Did you secure the frame?
The frame is secured.
Where's the paperwork that goes with the safe?
I don't know.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Where's the paperwork that goes with the safe?
I don't know.
That's not good.
That's not good, yeah.
Despite misplacing the instructions, we need to get this safe installed. The screws are scratching it. This is why reading instructions are kind of important, Mr. Holmes. I need you to shim the safe so it doesn't move. It's on an angle, that's why I need a shim under it. We have an open house in a week, and it's the little things that take the time and the patience.
This is my room.
Good job.
Leave me alone.
It's the safest room in the house.
Ooh. That's a safe bet.
Oh, yeah.
My son is taking his silly pills today.
I think it's safe to say I'm secure in here.
You're in a safe spot, eh?
It's a safe spot, yeah.
Did you vacuum in there? I noticed it was pretty dirty. Someone asked for shims? Yes, sir. Thank you.
I need you to put a shim on both sides and equal it till I say okay. That actually seems really good. Once you anchor this down, no one can pull the safe out.
Safe's in.
Oh, you found the instructions. Kept them in a safe place, I see. We'll leave this for the buyer. I think we need to put in some things, like a keepsafe.
Like a time capsule. The new buyer will come in, and they'll find little gifts.
I think that's the idea. So this book is the hardcover of the first book. Did you want to sign it too? Make it right hat. Some gloves, glasses, a shirt. Now they're not going to have room for their money. And then the guard to the safe.
Yeah.
Keep your eye out.
Done.
Safe and secure. We head outside to check on the exterior progress and turn our attention to the roof.
We're gonna eliminate this chimney. This chimney is feeding the fireplace in the frog room, the front room over the garage. We now have a fireplace in there that directly vents outside, meaning that we no longer need this heat stack from the chimney. So we're gonna close it up and finish this roof off the way it should be.
Most people typically just leave this.
Yeah.
Instead of going to the cost of removing it.
We're pulling down the chimney stack. Do you leave it or do you take it out and do it right? Why have it? It will be the #1 place water and snow will penetrate the roof.
Let's take it down, plywood over the opening itself, and then just patch in the shingles.
Beautiful.
The cost to remove the chimney and patch the roof is $1,200. With the open house only a week away, there's a ton of activity today. The cabinets for the kitchen are starting to be installed, the tiling is going up around the fireplace in the family room off of the kitchen, and some furniture is starting to arrive.
Oh, an absolute beast.
There's wallpaper going up in the master bedroom, which has a trellis design for that feel of a little luxury. I love what you're doing.
Great.
So what I wanted in a master bedroom was to do a feature wall where the headboard of the bed was going to be. I've been watching, and you have a great tip for making straight cuts. You let that wallpaper extend well past the edge of the ceiling.
Yes, exactly.
You didn't buy pre-pasted, did you?
No, this is a new technology wallpaper that's on the market. It's called non-woven. The paste gets put onto the wall and the wallpaper gets put on the front. So you get basically no glue on the front of the paper. Thanks, Mike.
I've been working on a custom table for the kitchen at the Suburban House. It's not quite finished, but I want to test it in this space.
I'm very excited about the table. I want to show it to my dad, and I'm sure he's gonna love it.
I love the clear epoxy.
Because the epoxy takes a long time to dry, I didn't get to sand it, but I wanted to bring it, set it in place, make sure we're all happy, and look who it is.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's not finished, but it looks pretty damn sexy. I think it's unique. Who would have thought you could take two pieces of lumber and join it with epoxy like this and yet see through it?
So this is called a river table. The reason it's called a river table is because when you actually look down it, it contours like a river would. This is Claro walnut.
It's a walnut.
But once I sand that, it's gonna be polished, it's gonna be beautiful.
I don't know if I like that I can see the yellow through it.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if I like that I can see the yellow through it.
I like that you can see the yellow because it's showing that it's still part of that island, and then you're able to see the floor underneath.
I'm just swallowing it. See, I like looking at it from this angle. When you come to the end and look down at it, then I liked it. I think it's something that just grows on you as you continue to stare at it. See what happens when you do something original?
Now you're being sold on it.
Yes.
This is giving the country house a run for its money.
Sold?
Oh.
You can't buy this house. You already own it. You have to sell it.
I'll also be building a beam for the ceiling above the island.
Instead of going with the walnut, what I've done is I'm going with a mahogany.
Mahogany is a softer wood, too. It's better to have a hardwood on a table and a soft wood that you can't touch on the ceiling. Finishing the walnut, are you going to stain it to match the floor?
I'm going to give it a natural oil, but that's going to pop the grain.
Does that work? As I stand here and look at this, I see the tabletop matching the floor and the beam matching the floor.
So you want me to go darker?
I'm starting to think you should.
I don't want to lose the table on the floor. Why don't you guys leave this one to me? What? I built this without your input, and you're worried about me doing something to mess it up.
You made a great table, but you're learning about design. All these years,
You know what? No,
who's the designer?
No, don't ask me.
Have I not talked to you and said, we need to do this,
You're both
this, and
amazing.
this?
You're both so good.
I'm not a designer, and I don't claim to be a designer.
You better back me up. It's got to be dark.
I'm not the boss, so.
I am.
So am I.
Okay, boys, settle down here.
If you were to go a light tone of mahogany or anything like the walnut natural color, it changes everything. These must match the floor.
Just trust me.
I'm not feeling well. You know, Dad, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna make it dark. That's all I wanna hear, not trust me.
All my dad wants to hear from me is, okay, Dad. However, I'm not that guy. I have my own opinion. I have my own way of doing things. That's what makes our partnership work.
I trust you'll make the right decision and make it dark.
While my dad goes off to meditate, no, that's not true. While my dad stews a bit, he checks on the progress of the exterior brick staining.
Wasn't a fan of the red. Some people are. But I'm trying to turn it into a richer look to complement what we're achieving. New windows, new trim, new soffit, new fascia. So I've chosen a deep earth brown color. There's a difference between painting bricks and staining them. Painting adheres to the brick, and what happens is, over years, it flakes off, and it's a hell of a fix. Staining it will absorb into the brick, so it won't crack or peel over time. It's a financial smart move. It looks stunning, gives that curb appeal from the road. My job here is that when people drive by, when we put that for sale sign up, they say, I want to see that house. Now, is this easy? No. These guys counted every single brick, believe it or not. There's over 18,500 bricks. one at a time. To stain the entire exterior of this house will cost $12,000 to $15,000. Most homeowners don't think too much about ductwork, but they should. Ducts are like the veins in your home, taking warm and cold air to every room in the house. When there are leaks in the ductwork, the air doesn't travel well at all, so many of the rooms aren't heated or cooled properly.
In simple terms, if you took a 100-foot garden hose and you put 50 holes in that garden hose, how much water do you think is actually coming out? Next to none, right? You fill all those holes and all of a sudden you've got the pressure at the end of the hose where you're expecting it to be. Ductwork in a house works in exactly the same way.
And if you give it a ton of holes, which we have in all the cleats and all the joins,
there's leakage.
Today, we're gonna use an aerosol sealant that blocks most of the leakage. You're gonna block all the registers, and you're gonna force that sealant into all the ductwork, and wherever the escapes or the leakage is, it will fill those holes.
That's right.
Let's push start. Already, it's sealing leakage. It's going in the right direction. It's going down. Yeah. After about an hour, the sealing is complete. So, it was leaking around 50%. Where are we at?
We got it down to 97% reduction in ductwork leakage.
97%.
That's fantastic.
I get to keep this as documentation of what we did to the house.
Of course.
That's sealed. You feeling better?
I feel complete.
Curb appeal is a priority at the Suburban House. But first, we must address a safety issue. The front stairs are wildly uneven because they weren't done right the first time. Never missing an opportunity to get attention, the boys have been pretend tripping for weeks. Time to set things right.
This patio here clearly was laid on probably disturbed soil. So what happened over time is it sank, and there was no footings that were done to actually stop this from sinking.
And we can't fix it.
No.
We have to pull it up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna keep tripping. So what I'd love to do, rip all this up, rip out the bottom stair, take all the stone off the top, keep it all simple.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a step in the right direction.
It's on there pretty good.
There's a machine.
He's a big boy.
We have the tractor here, let's use it. Oh yeah.
Once we completely remove the old stone slab, we prepare the base of the walkway with 3/4 crushed gravel and compact it. We then put the new stone steps in place. Beautiful interlocking stones dress up the area with armor stones bordering it. Finally, we place mortared interlock on the concrete slab for the 2 top steps. There, no more tripping. While we're busy with the final push at the Suburban home, I have to take a quick trip to the River House to start organizing all the exterior work that still needs to be done. I also have a quick check-in with our designer, Crystal. Okay, Crystal, I kind of need your help here. I found a table that I really like. For the Suburban house, I want to know if you can go on Wayfair and help me find something close to it.
Yeah, there is a tool that actually does just that. What you can do is just bring up your photo, which here's the dining room table that you liked. It'll look at that picture and search similar items.
It will find a similar table. That is amazing.
See, in this particular case, there's 255 results.
No way.
Yeah, so you can kind of go through and see if there's a table that you feel is gonna be a good match. It's just as easy as that. Let me know if something jumps out at you.
That one.
Ooh, okay.
It's the leg design that I really like. That's the one. That's the perfect table for the Suburban house.
There you go.
You did that in what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Thank you. Make my life easy. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
I hurry back to the Suburban house where there's a problem with the new deck we're planning to build. We have designed a big, beautiful deck. You remember the old deck?
Yes, I do.
The problem is quite simple. The original deck was really big. It was rotten. It was no maintenance.
So it needed to come down either way.
Right. There was no permit on that deck. We pulled permits, and we are not allowed to build a deck that big without a variance. The maximum size of the deck we are allowed to build now, because we just heard yesterday, is 10 feet by 10 feet. That's gonna be a small deck.
The old deck was a very large footprint. However, it was poorly built and it was rotting, so we had to tear that down. Our whole hope was that we'd be able to rebuild the deck the same size. Now, the last person that built that deck did not pull permits, meaning we cannot rebuild the same size deck because the city won't allow us. They will only allow us to build a 10 by 10 deck.
So what do? We come off the back of the house, build it 10 feet by 10 feet, or we go and try and get a variance, which is probably gonna take us 3 months.
Yeah.
Don't have the time.
No, we don't.
So we need options. This deck needs to be figured out yesterday. The maximum size of the deck we are allowed to build now is 10 feet by 10 feet. That's gonna be a small deck.
Our plan was to build a big deck, not a 10-foot by 10-foot deck. This is a problem.
We have a sliding door. It's about 5 feet off of grade. We're gonna need to step down to something. If we do a 10-foot deck here, step it down, that way we can have maybe a set of stairs that goes down here to a patio. We can bring it down low enough to comply with the bylaws.
Yes. We're gonna build a deck that is low to the ground, something that is not attached to the house and won't require permits.
With a solid plan in place and an open house just 3 days away, we removed all the bricks from the backyard. Just in time for our guys to bring their A game to get this house ready.
There's lots going on inside the house. Tiff has already started painting. I've done my research for what colors work in the area, and I've decided to go with a richer looking brown color for many of the walls. This will contrast nicely with the lighter tones in the kitchen and on the stair pickets. Furniture has started to arrive as the crew gets to work assembling everything.
We continue to add smart features to the home. Our electrician Frank has been setting up the technology to control the thermostat and the lights from a tablet or cell phone.
You can control everything on one app.
It's hooked up to the hub, so it's telling you outside temperature, inside temperature. Right now, it's 26 in here. You can watch over there, and I just go to cool because I'm getting a little hot. And I'm gonna bring it down to 23, yeah, okay. And then we watch over there, and it's gonna go down to...
Oh, wow. The beauty of this is that if you're away from home, let's say all of a sudden we get a cold spell, you can turn the heat up, making sure your pipes don't freeze.
Here you've got a whole bunch of markings of things such as the mudroom, right there. And we can turn the lights off. Back on, nice and simple.
See, I like that.
Tomorrow is the big reveal day of the Suburban House, and today is the finishing touches. There's a lot to do.
Sun's out.
Beautiful day. Today is a really big day.
The Suburban House is ready. I'm excited. Are you kidding? Now look at this. Look what we did to make the changes to make this house stand out for potential buyers.
New garage doors, new front door, stain the brick.
All the fascia soffit downspouts, the new windows, black framing, a pearl look on the front so they're bright and clean.
It looks refreshed, it looks new again.
The curb appeal is everything.
So let's go inside.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Wow. Wow, look at that. I want to see the inside. Wow.
This is beautiful. What a difference, eh?
When I first walked in, there were stairs everywhere.
Way too many stairs.
Why?
Now, it's one set of stairs, and we've opened it right up.
Having the open space now downstairs so you can see through to the kitchen. See out the back door.
They can be cooking in the kitchen, watch their kids in the dining room. They can see everything from that point of view.
Look at this kitchen.
Oh yeah, isn't this beautiful?
I want this kitchen. Now we're talking.
I would never have picked a yellow color for an island or an accent in a kitchen, and I think the risk paid off in the end.
The table you made is spectacular.
It was the first river table I've ever built.
This is a one of a kind, and it really complements this house. And this is comfortable. 4 people can sit here, 2 people can sit at the other, and that's 6 people.
Yeah.
This wood beam you put in, doesn't it really go with the coordination of colors?
With the colors you've chosen for the house, it works.
It now blends in. Lots of storage, big island, putting in the range, the double oven with the fridge, all in coordination with the cooktop, the custom hood, and then coming to the window and being able to see the backyard and feeling the brightness. I don't know if we could have done a better design. Having the stovetop here, it creates that family. You're gonna cook your breakfast here and they're gonna sit there. It's good. You know, this area here, from the kitchen to the living room, it keeps it open. I mean, look at this.
Beautiful. The geometry in this room was just so strange, and now the layout works much better, giving the mudroom a little bit more space and eliminating that useless nook.
I feel the buyers can come in and say, I feel comfortable in here. I want to sit on this couch.
Yeah.
To be in front of the fireplace and look at the view.
It's actually perfect.
Let's go look at the mudroom. Love the custom cubbies. Hang up your coats, everything for hats and gloves, neat.
They're like little lockers.
By pushing that wall back, it made this space bigger.
It has more usable space and extra storage, which is always appealing to home buyers.
Every single exterior door has a smart sense lock.
Yeah, just grab your phone. Okay, I'm gonna let myself in.
Or someone else. You get a notification, time, who it is.
Yeah.
Safety for the family. I want to see the upstairs. We updated the stairs without having to replace them. It works.
Oh, yeah. For the potential buyer, if they're coming up here, it's so much more functional. It's connecting the 2 spaces that once was not connected.
Because if you actually wanted to go to that room and you were standing here, you had to go downstairs to go upstairs to go there.
It was so strange. Now that we've added this platform, homebuyers having this extra space here to do whatever they want to do with it, I think adds a lot of value to this home.
I agree. This works. This is the multi-purpose room. New fireplace, new stone wall. Now we went a little funky in here. Dark black wall, dark gray.
Right now we have this room as a theater room. However, the potential buyer could come in here, it could be another bedroom, a nanny suite.
Okay, with the 4 bedrooms that we have, we've updated the very front bedroom. That looks really good. Now, we upgraded all the bathrooms, but the bathroom that's in between the 2 bedrooms upstairs, taking out the tub, putting in a shower, because we still have the tub in the master. We didn't just paint it. We actually took it apart and redid it.
And we've also updated the 2 smaller bedrooms in the back. Lots of comfortable space for the family.
Master bedroom.
Now we're talking.
Beautiful.
It's well laid out.
I think it's nice having a fireplace in the master bedroom.
Pull the remote and boom. We have the blackout blinds. Buyers are gonna like this, especially going into the walk-in closet before the bathroom. Like, this is too cool.
This layout works way better than the last one. Having the walk-in closet in between the bedroom and the bathroom really works, and each person has their own side.
Walking around is wow, 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 wow.
For a little luxury, there is a spa-inspired soaker tub.
I love the fact that we have a private little toilet room.
Water closet.
Yeah, it's a big shower.
Having a good-sized shower is important to me.
I would love to see the backyard.
Let's go take a look. Now, this is beautiful. Coming out and just using this great upper and then having the stairs to walk down to this angle, the rails look great, the stairs look great.
Potential buyers are really gonna love the fact that they have a stone deck that requires 0 maintenance.
You can have a big family gathering.
The backyard space is beautiful, and I think it works perfectly for the smart suburban home.
You gotta love smart technology. Oh, that's our realtor.
That's our realtor Devel. I can open the door right from the tablet.
While we're in the backyard.
Yep. And that is called a smart lock.
Okay. She's in. Let's go meet.
Okay.
What we did with the suburban home is quite simple. We took it from an aged, dysfunctional, not maintained home and turned it into the perfect, smart, healthy, environmentally friendly home that works for any family. So, DeVille, you walked around the house.
Yes.
What do you think of the place?
I love it. I think it's great. I love the kitchen. I've been upstairs to the master bedroom. We'll call it masterful because it's so incredible.
Oh.
It's got a closet that anyone would love. I think it's amazing. I love the family room. It's a great space. The whole home is incredible.
How much are we gonna get for this house? We bought it for $1.1 million.
Yep.
We put $250,000 into it.
Now, that's slightly over. With all the smart stuff, the deck in the back, the landscaping.
Our total investment for this suburban home is $1,350,000.
I think you're probably looking at about somewhere around 1.6. I mean, people will fall in love with it.
So $1.6 million, that would be a profit of $250,000.
That is fantastic.
That's success. Now we just need to do an open house.
Absolutely.
Mike and I were gonna make some cookies.
Something about a nice smell when you're looking to buy a home.
We weren't kidding. My son and I have traded in our hard hats for aprons. You look colorful.
Thank you.
As we attempt to make chocolate chip cookies in preparation for the open house.
Oh, God, this is ridiculous.
Does that look like cookie material?
No.
Like, shouldn't we have one of those egg beater things, electric one?
Key is to really massage the cookie.
You know, I'm a contractor. I don't mind touching dirt.
Do you want to try it?
No.
I need you to add chocolate chips. It says 2 cups, but I feel like add to your heart's desire. There, that's about 2 cups.
Doesn't look like a cookie.
While they may not be pretty, you know why these cookies will be good? Because they're made with love.
They look pretty good. That's different.
I'll bake some more.
Just in time for the open house.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. I love the open concept. Look at the table. I've never seen anything like that before. Wow, look at all the lights. Oh, I love this. This is absolutely my kitchen. I love it. It's quite the closet. And a safe. That's amazing.
Look how big that sink is.
Wow. I love it. Perfect for relaxing. Wow.
There were many offers. The suburban house sold for $1.7 million, giving us a profit of $350,000. I think the cookies helped.
Next time on Homes and Homes.
Go as dramatic and bold as you want.
There is radon in the water.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a shower this big.
You guys, this is gonna be amazing.
Has to be the first island that I've actually set foot on.
Me too.
First Island Club. Look at what we see. The islands, the docks, the water.
It is absolutely magnificent.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you. It's very important when you're pouring epoxy that you wear the proper attire. And these pants are to make for quickness, because if I need to move.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, this is what smells so good.
Hey, man. I feel a little weird that I'm the only one who's dressed for epoxy.